In this video, we will dive over 3,000 feet to talk about the rarest sharks hidden in the ocean. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Earth. This is the name of our planet, but does it really fit? After all, 70% of its surface is covered by water. The world's oceans have been explored less than 7%. And just imagine how many different creatures and fascinating discoveries are yet to be made. Every year, scientists make new discoveries and find previously unseen species. For instance, 122 years ago, a new shark was described, the goblin shark, also known today as the living fossil. Its appearance speaks for itself. This underwater monster has been around for over 50 million years and remains a poorly understood species due to its deep-sea habitat. Studying it is harder than it seems. It prefers to stay at least 200 meters underwater but often dives over a kilometer into the ocean's impenetrable depths. Why is it so important for scientists to study it? The goblin shark is a relic species, and its long existence on the planet offers many intriguing insights for the world of science. Of the few individuals that have been washed ashore or accidentally caught by fishermen, the largest known specimen reached about 3.8 meters. On average, they measure around 3 meters. The goblin shark has a torpedo-shaped body with unusually rounded fins, but its head is perhaps the most intriguing feature. With its protruding teeth, it is well adapted for hunting and crushing mollusk shells. It feeds on various deep-sea organisms, fish, mollusks, and crustaceans. Its jaws are highly mobile and can extend outward, allowing the goblin shark to catch prey by thrusting its jaws forward and drawing in water along with the victim. But perhaps the biggest question on everyone's mind when they see this shark is, what's that long protrusion at the front for? The depths of the ocean are not well lit. If we decided to dive a kilometer underwater without lighting, our journey would be not only pointless but also very dangerous. However, those who live there don't struggle with the lack of light. The goblin shark boasts a not-so-pretty but very useful appendage on its snout that contains numerous electroreceptor cells, helping it locate prey in the deep-sea darkness. Interestingly, live specimens often have a pinkish color, which fades after death, indicating their life in underwater darkness. Another rare shark in the ocean's depths is the frilled shark. It's also a relic species and is just as intriguing to scientists as the goblin shark. We're used to seeing sharks like this. Our minds have a firmly established image of some shark species. We often picture a massive creature with a mouth to match its size. But the frilled shark is the complete opposite in appearance and movement. It resembles more of an eel or a snake, with a small size and a wriggling swimming style. It hunts by bending its body and making sudden lunges forward. This shark has been around for a long time and is considered a living fossil due to its primitive features. The frilled shark got its name from its broad skin folds, formed by gill filaments that cover its gill slits. It can grow up to 2 meters long. Its body is elongated with a wide, flattened head and a short, rounded snout. Like its larger relatives that live in less depth, it's a dangerous predator for anything smaller than half its size. The elongated jaws are very flexible and can stretch to extreme sizes. However, the length and structure of its jaws suggest it cannot deliver a powerful bite, which is a significant factor for sharks. But that's not entirely true. We all know the great white shark. Although it has a powerful bite, it's just an addition to its terrifying dead smile. 3 rows of serrated teeth slice through flesh, and the sight of its mouth alone can strike fear in many. But another crucial factor is speed. It's hard to imagine a slow predator, but what if I told you there's a shark that swims at a speed of just 1.5 kilometers per hour? It's one of the slowest sharks on the planet, but its sluggishness is nothing compared to its lifespan. This shark can live up to 500 years, making it the longest living vertebrate species known to scientists. It inhabits cold waters, with its preferred temperature ranging from 1 to 12 degrees Celsius. Scientists agree that the cold slows its metabolism, which not only extends the shark's life but also helps it avoid starvation. Hunting is indeed quite challenging for it. Besides the cold, its short fins make fast swimming difficult. It primarily eats slower-moving creatures like various crustaceans and mollusks. However, this diet alone isn't sufficient, revealing another amazing fact. The Greenland shark is a super predator. Its diet mainly consists of fish such as small sharks, rays, and eels. It's believed that the shark uses an ambush strategy. Like the giant mosasaur we discussed in previous episodes, it waits for its prey to come close before enjoying its meal. Our planet is 4.5 billion years old, and over this time, it has been home to countless living organisms. Various animals that now seem strange to us once lived both in water and on land. But today, we're talking about sharks. Helicoprion is one of the most unusual sharks ever to inhabit our planet. Its appearance is absolutely mind-boggling. Fossils of this fish were first discovered in 1897 on the slopes of the Dives Mountain by Alexander Grigorievich Bessanov. The mysterious fossil had a spiral shape, resembling the shells of goniatites found in the same layers, but with serrated edges. Bessanov sent a photograph of his find to the Geological Institute in St. Petersburg to the renowned geologist and paleontologist Alexander Petrovich Karpinski. Karpinski, after reviewing world literature, correctly identified the mysterious spiral as belonging to a cartilaginous fish and described a new genus and species, naming it Helicoprion. Upon examining the sample, Alexander Petrovich discovered dentine in the fossil, leading him to conclude that the spiral was located in the mouth rather than on the back of the fish, as some American and European paleontologists had assumed. Since there are few finds, the shark's body structure remains unknown. However, the spiral remains the most intriguing aspect. There is still no clear opinion on how and where the spiral was used. Some suggest it was used to tear apart squid, while others believe it was located in the shark's throat. The most popular depiction of Helicoprion remains as a shark with a saw-like mouth instead of teeth. But our time also boasts unusual animals. This giant shark got its name for a reason. It's the second largest fish species after the whale shark. Its maximum length reaches 9 meters, though specimens up to 15 meters might exist. These sharks have massive, loose bodies, a conical snout, a huge mouth, and very large gill slits. The shark's mouth likely caught your eye first because it's not something we're used to seeing in sharks. Its shape resembles a giant cave up to 1 meter wide. The shark's mouth might remind you of a whale's mouth, and indeed they are quite similar. Giant sharks are the only filter-feeding sharks that feed by simply letting water flow through their gills, rather than sucking it in. This allows them to consume a vast amount of zooplankton. There are still many amazing and rare sharks that have roamed the oceans for millions of years or inhabit them right now. If you want to learn more about the most dangerous one, click on this video right here.